So I recently bought this Craftsman 6.5 amp corded string trimmer and edger, and I bought it so I could cut some weeds in my backyard. So I'll unbox it and just go over a few features. I won't do a demonstration of me actually using it because it'll just be too much debris flying around. So, but I'll just go through some features and show you how to, assemble a few features. So this is everything out of the box. This is the actual weed eater, a weed whacker, or trimmer. This piece here is called the auxiliary handle, and then this piece here is the guard. So you have to attach these two pieces to the weed eater. I also bought, it's an electric weed eater, so this is what they call the cord retainer. So I bought a extension cord, and it's 100 feet. So I probably went a little overboard with the length of the cord, but I never, I just, in the future I may never know how long of a cord I need. So I just bought a 100-foot cord. If you don't have, you'll need an extension cord to go with this this Craftsman weed eater. So I wanted to point out a few features. So this guy here is the on and off trigger. This guy here is called the spool. This is the container that holds the line that will cut the weed. So this button here, it's on top. It's called the feed button, and this will feed the spool here. If it breaks or gets too short, you press that button and you'll feed more line out. So this is called the cord retainer, and that's for your extension cord. You can hook that, loop the extension cord there so it don't fall out. Okay, so this is where your power cord or your extension cord plugs into. So that's where it plugs into, your extension cord. So this part here is called the main handle, and that's basically how you hold the the weed eater. So again, this is called the auxiliary handle, and it's going to connect right here. So I'll demonstrate how to connect it, connect it to the weed eater, but this is called the auxiliary handle, this piece here. So this piece here is called a collar, and that's how you make it longer. So this weed eater can become longer if you. So this guy here again is called the auxiliary handle, and it connects right here, and I'll connect it and show you how to connect it. So this part here is called the motor housing, and this is pretty much where the motor is located, and that's how this guy cuts the weeds. So show you the whole thing. So this guy here is called the collar. This guy here, and you can unlock it. See, there's a lock on there, and turn it to the left, and then when you turn it to the left, there's a metal piece in here, and it can become, this whole shaft can let down and become a longer piece and stand taller. So I'll demonstrate that eventually, but yeah. So this piece here is called the guard, and I'll have to attach that, but it attaches right here, and it kind of guards the weeds from flying into your face when you're cutting them. Again, this piece here is called the spool, and that's where the actual thread is let out to cut the weeds. And this piece here is called the wire edge guard. So when you're edging your yard, you'll let that guy down so that you won't, I guess, bump the weed eater against the ground when you're doing your edging of your yard. So those are the different pieces of, or the different features, I guess, of this weed eater. Again, I won't demonstrate it because it'll be too much debris flying around and it'll be too loud, but I will assemble these two pieces. Okay, so to put this piece on, you have to squeeze in, excuse me, you have to squeeze in both sides here. Squeeze in both sides and slide this guy in. Until you hear it snap in place, and then you know it's in there. So if you need to adjust it, just hit the left side or hit this button over here and you can adjust it up and down. So that's how you put that piece in place. Okay, so the final piece to assemble is this guard piece. And it kind of just, this piece here, and it just kind of slides, into these grooves. You can see the grooves here. So it just slides into the grooves. This is the bottom of the weed eater. So it just slides into place, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's a screw right here that you have to unscrew, and as you slide it past this, there's a piece here that's going to lock in, and then you're going to screw this screw in here for the final assembly. So I'm going to slide this guy down until it snaps into place. So there's a thing that snaps it into place. So after it snaps into place, you have to put this screw back into these, or back in this hole here. So this is the screw you have to screw in. I didn't screw it all the way in yet, but you have to screw it in flush with a Phillips head screwdriver, and that'll complete the assembly. Well, I'll change my mind. I'll put this part on here. So I'm just screwing in the screw. So I just screwed it in flush with a Phillips head screwdriver, not too tight because I didn't want to strip it, but so that completes the assembly. So this is what it looks like fully assembled. The handle is on and the guard is on, so it's ready to weed eat. So I'll probably use it today or tomorrow to weed eat some weeds on the side of my home, but that completes the assembly process. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like this video.